Welcome, everyone. Noah here on the Dynamics Weekly newsletter and podcast. This is a special series of podcasts about Dynamic Communities Community Summit, which is scheduled for October 19th through the 23rd in Orlando, Florida. And here it is the 15th of July. Summertime is already well underway. I'm down here in Florida, Pensacola, Florida, and the beaches are packed. But summertime will be gone in no time, and October will be here ready for Summit. So if you are thinking about going to Summit and you have not had a chance to register, check out their website, SummitNA.com. You've got registration options. You've got all the list of all the different sessions they're offering from all the different presenters and the different companies that are hosting, along with dynamic communities down there. And there's also academy classes as well that are offered before Summit and even after Summit. So on that same website, there are two registrations. One is for Summit, which gets you access to Expo Hall and all the Summit sessions. And there are classes that are offered on that same website for Academy classes. So if you do want to take a class, there's a separate registration on that same website. So keep that in mind. They did do both of those if you want to do both. We'll be talking with Academy class and session presenters leading up to the conference. And today on our 33rd interview, it's amazing how fast these have gone by. But our 33rd interview, we have Rami Elsharif with us. Rami, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Noah. How are you?
Doing well. Your audio sounds good there. And I think you are in Florida as well.
That's right. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, so some distance between us, but happy that this year's conference is in Orlando, a couple hours away.
Yeah.
Very refreshing for me to drive to a destination. I usually have to catch a couple of flights, whether it's client visits or conferences. So looking forward to a short
Yep.
drive this time around.
So for everybody else, Pensacola is in Florida, all the way on the northwest, the Panhandle, as far west in Florida as you can go. Rami's over in Jacksonville, which is over towards the east on the north part of Florida. And we've got a storm coming through right now, which may develop into a tropical depression. Have you already got the rain started in your area?
Not yet, but it's been on and off for the past couple of weeks, so we've been having a lot of wet weather lately.
Okay. All right. Well, you and I both have our eye on that, I'm sure.
For sure.
So, Rami, you are with Data Crafters. You're the principal consultant there. So,
Mhm.
how long have you been with Data Crafters?
I think I recently passed the 2 year mark, maybe 2.5 years now.
Nice. So, plenty of time with them.
Yes.
Always in Jacksonville.
Yep. Sometimes it feels like it's been a few months. Sometimes it feels like 10 years, just depends on the day. But yeah, spent getting a lot of tenure under my belt here.
I'm sure a lot of people can identify with that. So, you have a very busy week coming up for Summit. So, I'm just looking at your list of sessions, and you even have a class as well. But you've got two sessions on that Tuesday. You've got another session on the Wednesday, and then you wrap up the week on Thursday with an academy class. So maybe we'll just
Yes.
start at the top and work our way through these different sessions here.
Sounds good. Yeah, so packed schedule. We're starting off with a presentation on paginated reports. This one kind of the idea formulated from talking to some clients about their needs, and paginated reports popped up a couple of times, right? So we kind of took a look around. There's a lot of exciting things happening in the world of data analytics, especially within the Power BI and Microsoft Fabric suite. A lot of focus on AI and all the capabilities that come with it. And with that excitement, a lot of the existing functionality and tools kind of gets lost. Paginated reports being one of them. So with some people asking for paginated reports and the cool things it can do, we had the idea of, why not have a session about it? Teach some people some new things. It's an old tool at this point, but not a lot of people use it, and I think a lot of people can get some use out of it. So that was the kind of backstory and formulation of this topic here.
You do, and the title of it, if people search for it, is titled "Versatile Reporting: Unlocking Different Ways to Build Paginated Reports and Power BI." That's on October that Tuesday, the 21st, and the morning session is a 9:45 session, and this is a breakout session for about 60 minutes. And you're co-presenting this one.
That's right. Yeah, my co-presenter Siva. He's actually the paginated report expert. I myself haven't created paginated reports before, so one of the ideas we're actually throwing around is if I can do it, anyone can do it. Where Siva will talk about the concept and how to set one up, and I'll actually do the hands-on demo. So if
Mhm.
anyone wants to see me struggle to creating a paginated report, feel free to join us for that session.
Awesome. Is Siva just on that one session with you, or is he in the other sessions as well?
No, we're actually co-presenting each of the sessions together. We've
Okay,
done some trainings before and created a good team that way. So we're excited to do some sessions together this time around.
good. And this one, this is the track is business intelligence, BI, and reporting, and data uh, categories is under Power Platform for everybody. All right, and then we have the next session for you, same day, that same Tuesday, October 21st. You have an afternoon session from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and that title is From Data Chaos to Data Culture, Implementing Microsoft Fabric with Impact.
Yeah, so that one I'm very excited about. One of the things I'm most excited about is they put a gap between the first session and this one, so we don't have to run across the venue to make the next one. But
Yeah,
as
awesome.
for the content of this one, a lot of organizations, whatever tool you use, the scope of this one and the focus is Microsoft Fabric, but whatever tool you use, it's easy to get lost in the swamp of things. So that's where a lot of the data chaos is bred. When there isn't focus, when there isn't alignment, when you don't have the organizational goals laid out. So we want to take a step back from all of the technical components. So this is more targeted for maybe business users or directors, even if you're on the tech side, if you're in charge of maybe director of IT, this could be targeted towards you as well. Management teams wanted to give a little different perspective as opposed to just going straight technical. So if you're trying to
Mhm.
establish a data culture and there's some rigidity or you don't know where to start and you want to do some of the cool things that Microsoft Fabric offers and some of that advanced analytics, this is the session for you. We'll kind of walk through some of the things to keep in mind as you go through your data journey so you can overcome obstacles and not fall into some of the pitfalls that other organizations go through without kind of having a clear plan or clear path forward.
This is also a breakout session, about 60 minutes. The primary track, business intelligence, BI, and reporting. Primary product, Microsoft Fabric, and session objective, migrating. Awesome. So that's two on that one day, that first day for a Tuesday. Then you have on Wednesday your third session, and the title of that one is the Medallion Architecture in Microsoft Fabric, Bronze, Silver, and Gold. That's an 8 session for you.
Yep, bright and early. This session, unlike the other one, is more on the technical side. Obviously, anyone is welcome to join, but if you do have a background in data engineering, you are an analyst that works towards you. So this talks about title says it all, medallion architecture. So ingesting data, transforming it, and having that curated layer for analytics and reporting all within Microsoft Fabric. We'll cover some of the different tools for ingestion, when to use which ones, some of the best practices that we've picked up and learned along the way. And we'll talk about the best ways to optimize the setup, get the most out of performance, and then ultimately in that last layer, governance, how to continue to make sure your data is clean, scalable, and really future-proof.
Awesome. Again, Microsoft Fabric, this is intelligence, BI, and reporting for the track. And that is at Wednesday morning for you. One session on Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, get a little break from the two sessions on that day, so a little breathing room there.
So those three sessions there, two on Tuesday, one on Wednesday. You've got those. You're co-presenting all three of those. And then anything else you want to mention about the three sessions before I go to the Academy class?
Not too much to mention, other than what we talked about, but if you are new to Fabric or using it, feel free to join these sessions, right? We'll give a kind of a baseline understanding of what Fabric is and kind of have it at the beginner to intermediate pace. So looking forward to those sessions and looking forward to answering any questions as well. We like to make them very interactive. So if you have some questions about Fabric and these sessions kind of spark your interest, please feel free to join and ask questions as we present. And if you kind of see me walk through the halls, feel free to stop by and say hi as well.
And for those 3 sessions there, have you presented those before at Summit or other conferences, or these first-time sessions for you?
These will be first-time sessions, actually. We've touched on some of these topics, not in a session environment, maybe like a webinar approach, but just scraping the surface. Here we'll dive in depth. So these are all 3 new sessions that we'll be presenting.
Great, awesome. Always great to have new topics come into the schedule there.
Absolutely.
And then on Thursday, which is the final day of Summit, you've got an entire day class for that one. So
Yep.
registration for that is going to be through Academy, which again is on SummitNA.com's website, the same registration people go to for registering for Summit. But everybody should keep in mind there's a separate page for that Academy class. And the name of it is Fabric Analyst in a Day. It starts at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, all day session, like you mentioned. This one, unlike the other sessions, isn't our content. This is a package that Microsoft puts together. They do some of these presentations. This one, Fabric Analyst in a Day, they do Dashboard in a Day and things like that. In this one, it'll be an end-to-end walkthrough of Microsoft Fabric, all the way from ingesting data to creating a report and everything in between. This will be a session that I'll be involved in. CVIT as well will have Nicola, the data Mozart, if you've heard of him. He'll also be presenting, very well-known person in
I've
the
had
Microsoft space. Yeah, if you haven't already, he's a good person to have on this podcast, possibly.
he was early on in my podcast session.
Excellent.
So yep, he's already in, and Khalid is as well. Although Siva, I haven't got him yet, but I will soon.
Excellent. Yeah, you get CVIT will be a clean sweep on that one. But yeah, that'll be, like I said, a very hands-on um, session where we'll work through creating part semi-medallion, I'll say. So leaning into one of the sessions we'll be talking about, where we'll, like I said, ingest data from a source into Fabric. So you'll see how that process works, all the different ways you can do that, different inner workings, and just the offering that Fabric has. So it'll give you some insight onto what you can do with Fabric if you're new to it. And then you could take those learnings and hopefully apply it to your organization. So looking forward to that session. We've done a few of these in person. Mostly we've done them online. I really like sessions, engagement, troubleshoot, answer questions a lot easier that way. So very much looking forward to this session.
Great. All day there, 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock. That's all that Thursday. There are other sessions that are going on Thursday, but this is an Academy class. So, but the Academy classes are in the same building as all the other sessions that are going on for the Gaylord Resort there. Have you been down to Summit at the Gaylord? It's been at that resort.
No, this is the first time going to that resort. I've been to the past 2 community summits though. Last year in San Antonio and before that in Charlotte. They've been great. I've seen visible progress throughout in terms of attendance and the sessions. They've just got better and better every year. So we're really excited about this one. I was a presenter in the other 2 as well, but I had 1 session each time. So really kicking into high gear this time around.
Good, good. Yeah, great conferences. They have all these that they organize, and they're really well run. So Dynamic Communities has put a lot of effort over the years to learning how to make sure all these things work together, everything's laid out and easy for everybody to get to and navigate, and a lot of great content.
Absolutely.
So Data Crafters, I believe you will have a booth in the expo hall.
Yes, so I won't be presenting. I will be at booth 214, I believe. So if you're in the expo hall, feel free to stop by.
So, and for Data Crafters, how many people from Data Crafters will be attending?
Right now, I think 4 confirmed. Might stay at that
Okay.
number. We might have 1 or 2 late stragglers join us, but we'll definitely have at least 4.
Okay. And for everybody who has any questions for you, either before Summit starts or before or after your sessions or your class, what's your preferred method for them to contact you?
LinkedIn is the easiest way. So if they just look me up there and send me a request and drop me a message, that's usually the easiest way for me to see things, and I'll get back to you pretty quick if you reach out there.
Yep. I have been using LinkedIn a lot more myself as far as communication. You know, it's almost getting ready to replace my email for contact. So I'm finding
Yeah, it
myself
helps to
on there
keep your
more and more
inboxes a
often.
little separated and you kind of know how to respond in one, the other. Definitely, I think everyone can relate to a cluttered inbox.
Yes. Yep. It's always a hassle with email spam bots.
Absolutely.
Well, this should be a great session, conference down in Orlando. I'm really looking forward to it. I think I may drive as well. It's about 7 or so hours from Pensacola, so I'll probably make the trip down there that way.
Okay.
And I'll be there from like Saturday through the end of it. So I guess you'll be there the entire week as well, even the weekend before.
Yeah, even though I'm not doing any sessions before the conference starts, some of my colleagues are, and I have a sneaking suspicion I'll be brought in to help and kind of proctor while they do it. So I'll
Yep,
probably be there for the entirety, including the pre-sessions on the weekends leading up to the event as well.
good. Well, this is these conferences are great for sharing education with everybody about the different products that Microsoft is releasing into the Dynamics community. So it's a great way to get to learn about new products, learn about the products you're currently using, and people like you sharing your information with everybody else. Uh, it really helps everybody, use these products to the best of their ability. So thank you for sharing that with the community and everybody that's going to be showing up at Summit down there.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
And another thing, education is a big part of it, but also networking. So that's a
Mhm.
huge part of these conferences, getting to meet people down there, uh, to know who works with the products that you work with, who might be having issues, the same issues that you're working with back at your company. So it's always a great way to network with those people and build your knowledge in conjunction with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Met a lot of great people the first couple of times I went that we're still in contact today. We'll exchange messages every so often on LinkedIn and we stay in touch. So definitely a great place to meet like minds. And like you said, you might find someone who experienced a similar issue, found a way through it. It'd be great to pick their brain and kind of learn from them from that perspective.
Definitely. Well, Rami, we are looking forward to meeting you down there. Thanks for joining me today. It is always great to share with our audience news about upcoming events like Summit. And to all of our listeners out there, if you get a chance while you're at Summit, try to look for and introduce yourself. It's always great to associate a real person, a face, with somebody's LinkedIn profile or an email account. So I'm sure Ronnie wouldn't mind if you say hello, shake his hand, and get to know who is presenting down here at Summit.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do. If you do run into me or recognize me, stop by the booth, please do say hi. Looking forward to meeting everyone at the booths, in the hallways, at the sessions, and looking forward to meeting you in person, hopefully, too, Noah.
I'll be there. All
Awesome.
right. Thanks so much. We will have, all of you have a great summer, and we will see you at Summit.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.